Hello?
Look, she stopped breathing and trying to do CPR. I can't.
Okay, listen to me. Can you tell me what your address is?
المتكلم كان هو دافيد برونز، وفي هذا الاتصال يزعم أنه ذهب للمشي، وعندما عاد وجد زوجته شانتي مستلقية بحوض الاستحمام ولا زالت مرتدية ملابس النوم.
Okay, what happened?
I found her in the shower.
And she passed away? Listen.
ديفيد وشانتي التقيا بموقع للمواعدة على الإنترنت سنة 2013. عندما كانا يتواعدان، ديفيد أخبر شانتي أنه قد ورث 6 ملايين دولار من أبيه عند وفاته، وأخبرها أنه يريد الزواج منها والانتقال إلى فلوريدا ليكون معها هي وابنها. سنة 2017 وافقت شانتي واشتريا منزلا معا، أو على الأقل هذا ما كانت تظنه، أنه منزلهما معا. اشترى ديفيد منزلا فخما، لكنه لم يضع اسم شانتي لملكية المنزل، وخلال هذا الوقت كانت شانتي قد دفعت ما يقارب $1,000,000 لإعادة تجديد وصيانة المنزل.
You walk into the bathroom, and what's the first part of her that you can see?
Back of her legs.
Her back and the back of her legs? Or the back of her legs?
She's facing the other way, so I'm seeing the back of her legs, her behind, her back, and the back of her head.
So you reached to get her, correct? And when you reached to get her, you said the water was full,
Yeah.
right? So if the water is at that level of the overflow drain, you're reaching into the water, or describe that for me.
Thing that I had to really think about it after that, I just see her, and I'm just trying to pull her out of there.
Okay, when you say trying, you're trying, but
I couldn't.
you couldn't.
I couldn't. I tried.
So how did you get her out? If you couldn't lift her,
I had to pull her. If it was all the way under her arm, once I got her a little bit closer to me, because she's over on the other side.
okay.
So once I got her a little bit closer, to get her out of the water.
You tried to, but you couldn't lift her. So did you just pull her out of the tub?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to.
So and as you did that, I imagine that water and everything comes splashing out of the tub. Yeah, right? I mean, if it's that high.
نتائج التشريح قد أظهرت أن شانتي قد توفيت إثر صدمة بالرأس، وكذلك من خلال الخنق. ديفيد يقول أنها وقعت بحوض الاستحمام وأنه أخذها إلى السرير، لكن لم يجد المحققون ماء داخل أو حول حوض الاستحمام، وكذلك على الأرض، لكن كمية كبيرة من الدم وجدت بالسرير وكذلك على الأرض. هذا يدل أن جثة شانتي كانت هناك لمدة طويلة.
Okay, so now she's on the floor in the bathroom and facing away from you with her feet towards the door. Or did you completely flip her over?
So I didn't let go of her at
Okay.
that point. I pulled her towards me, and so part of her body came up out of the tub. They're still in it.
Okay.
And then as I turn, I'm taking her head this direction, and her feet come out. At that point, she's face down because.
Would you agree that it seems like it would be easier to if you have to drag somebody, to drag them face up, because you can put your arms underneath them and you can pull.
If you had a perfect choice.
عند مجيء الشرطة إلى مسرح الجريمة، طلبوا من ديفيد أن يذهب معهم إلى مركز الشرطة لطرح بعض الأسئلة. وافق ديفيد وتم اصطحابه دون وضع الأصفاد، وكان يفعل ما في وسعه أن يبكي دموع التماسيح، ويتظاهر أنه متأثر بوفاة زوجته. يقول الضابط الذي اصطحبه أنه كان يبكي طوال الطريق، لكن لم تنزل له أي دمعة، يبكي بلا دموع.
Something's not adding up here. Because from what you are saying and what we've seen, it's two different things. So we just need to fill in the blanks. And I just need you to help us fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
So I just want to point out some things to you that I think are unusual. So many, I really don't know where to begin, to be perfectly honest with you. The different versions of how she was in the tub, there's been 3 or 4 different, to how she was moved from the tub through the bathroom into the living room or the primary living area.
Every time you described what I saw, it was the same.
And then the primary thing is the fact that the injuries that this woman, that I saw on her, absolutely 100%, in my opinion, not possible from a slip and a fall in a bathtub.
المحققة تقرر الآن أنه الوقت المناسب للضغط على ديفيد، لكن يمكن أن تكون هذه الحركة خطيرة لأن ديفيد يمكن أن يطلب محامي ويرفض الإجابة عن الأسئلة.
You gotta explain that, David.
You've said a lot. Can I have a chance to?
Yeah, absolutely. This is not a one-way conversation.
Okay. Let's just start.
Start with the injuries, because that's our biggest concern. Is how do you explain this woman's head being swollen, her eyes being black and swollen, lacerations on her face where the blood has dried this way, yet she's in a tub supposedly full with water. Clumps of hair missing from the back of her head. She didn't slip and fall. That's out of the picture. It's not a possibility.
What happened?
I don't know. You need to tell us what happened. Did you guys get into an argument? Was she pissed about the house?
No.
Was she? Did she catch you with another woman? Did she have a boyfriend? The tub doesn't dry that fast. There's no water on the floor. There's no water on the carpet. Nothing. The only place where there's anything wet is underneath that mattress, the mattress pad, and she's damp. She's not even wet. Her clothes weren't even wet.
ديفيد لا يزال جالسا على الكرسي ويتصرف بهدوء كأنه لم يقع شيء، وهو يفكر بحل لمشكلته. لو كان نفس الشخص بريء ويجلس بذلك الكرسي بعد أن وجد زوجته ميتة، لن يتمكن من الجلوس بهدوء، بل سيشعر بالغضب وسيحاول أن يفهم لما توجه له هذه الاتهامات.
And you're not a good liar. You're terrible at it. Terrible. Because none of this makes sense. Because it's not in your nature to be like that. You weren't raised like that.
Okay? You've not shed one tear in that picture. And you've been staring at it since she presented it to you. 2 hours ago. Over 2 hours ago. You are not remorseful for what happened to her. You could give 2 shits about what happened to Shanti tonight. Okay? I told you she was murdered. Murdered. Someone took her life from her. And there's nothing. You can't even fake it. That's how much you could give a shit.
استمر الاستجواب لمدة 4 أو 5 ساعات، وديفيد لا يزال يجلس بهدوء ولا يتكلم. تم إنقاله إلى السجن حيث يمكث هناك في انتظار محاكمته. ديفيد لا يزال يزعم أنه بريء إلى يومنا هذا رغم جميع الأدلة التي ضده. أتمنى أن يكون قد أعجبكم الفيديو. اعمل لايك واشترك في القناة، أو ربما شاركه مع صديق. مع السلامة.